Welcome to the Marvels, Mysteries and Midlanders podcast. Prepare to take a dive into all things mythical, eerie and downright strange. Stick around. You might just enjoy yourself. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Marvels, Mysteries and Midlanders. I'm James, joined by the absolutely lovely Lewis Carter and the mysterious bearded gentleman that is Junan. Hello everyone. Hello.
Good day.
Good day. How are we both doing?
Yeah, all good, mate. How are you?
I'm good. As I said to you just before we started recording, dying from M&M overdose. Absolute nut lung going on.
Oh, you gone for the peanut M&Ms?
There wasn't any other choice, to be honest, but yeah, that's what I went for. Judge me.
I'm a crispy man myself.
I'm a crispy man. I'm an everyman. You know, I like all kinds of M&Ms. No discrimination from me.
Oh, very diplomatic.
I am. I do try to be. Yeah. So today we're leaving the British Isles just for a short trip away. We're heading further north, not too far, but just a bit more north.
Ooh.
We're heading to the mysterious otherworldly shores of Iceland.
Lovely. Okay.
I've been there.
Lots of folklore.
Yes, lots indeed. I've also been there, Lewis. You went there because of my recommendation, I think. It was. I definitely went just because of me.
Definitely taking the credit for that, regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mine now.
And
it's mine.
Respect.
But yeah, Iceland is a fantastic. I was only there for about 3 days when I went there with my wife. It was amazing. Considering the place is so close, it's like a whole another world. I have to go back. I absolutely love it there.
Did you go in the season where it's like 4 hours of daylight?
We went in February, so the sun come up very late in the day. It wasn't like a perpetual day or perpetual night kind of cycle, but I think, from what I remember, and if any Icelandic people are listening to this, I apologise for getting it wrong, but I think the sun come up properly around 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. even. Yeah, but we got to see the Northern Lights when I was there, which was brilliant. Did you see the Northern Lights, Lewis?
Yes, I did, yeah.
What did you think of them?
More impressive on a camera than with your eyes.
I thought they were more creepy, you know, because they just kind of slowly ooze out of the sky. It's very, very creepy, but cool at the same time.
Yeah, I didn't think it was as colourful with a naked
paler to the eye. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. We're not talking about the wonders of Iceland. Or maybe we are, I don't know. But today we are talking about, I'll just make a quick disclaimer now, I'm going to try and do some Icelandic pronunciations. If I get them wrong, I've tried to learn how they sound, and I've tried to say them correctly, but if I am wrong, feel free to correct me, but I'll also give the English translation when it is available. So today, we are talking about the Landvættir, or the Landwights of Iceland. Dun, 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 dun.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, the Landwights.
Yeah, so white is a, I believe I have a definition.
It's undead.
It's usually undead, but also apparently it's just a description of a form of life form as well. The Landwights of Iceland are essentially a legendary Icelandic group of superheroes, almost, but they're not people. It's still a supergroup for the ages. They are pretty badass based on.
So they like tackle bad guys and save the day.
Well, yes, and this is the story I'm going to tell today. Is only one story from the lore of the Landwights, but it's the most impressive. I'm sure they've been, involved in a lot of other altercations or defense league kind of stratagems over the time. But this one is a big one. It's very, very cool. Apparently, legend says that when Norse ships used to sail to the shore of Iceland, it was customary to remove the dragon heads on their boats as to not offend the Landwights. People back then and still now really kind of respect the figures that are the Landwights. And I'll go into more of that later.
What are they, just like humans or what?
No, but I will get into that, Lewis. I will get into that. So, in Norse culture, there is obviously you have the sagas, which are incredible tales told from perspectives of various characters. And in the Heimskringla saga, which after doing a quick Google translate, translates to World Tour, which is great. So
nice.
We're on a World Tour, fellas.
The original band.
The Landvættir of Iceland. The saga follows the king of Norway, Olaf Tryggvason, who was king from the year 995 to the year 1000. And it is written that when the devious king Harold Bluetooth, also known as Haraldur Gormson, or Gorm the Old, which was also his dad's name, a lot of names, I know, but it's not massively...
They often have titles.
Yeah, they've called titles, but these names aren't going to be massively important to the story, but just know that, essentially, there's a bit of a war going on, a bit of a conflict. Haraldur Gormson was plotting to invade Iceland, so we've got an invasion on our hands. Are you following me so far?
I mean, yeah, they're invading Iceland is where I'm at. We got the man that invented the Bluetooth technology.
Yep, that's very
is currently invading Iceland.
Bluetooth and BlackBerry
amazing
going against
War
each
of the
other.
Giants.
Yes, that is correct. That's where we're going now. Invasions coming to Iceland. This is big. Lives are at stake. Who can possibly stop them? So, Gorm the Old, Mr. Gormson, he had a sorcerer take the form of a terribly sized whale. And that's written wrong. It was meant to be saying a whale of a terrible size, but I've just got terribly sized whale. But
I was going to say, is that just a really small whale?
That whale is terribly sized.
That's terrible. That's not a whale.
You got a whale, mate. It's a fish.
It's a fish. It's a guppy.
Yeah.
You've got there.
He sent a terrifyingly sized guppy to the... the sorcerer became a giant, massive whale who was to locate the Iceland's points of vulnerability. But each of the 4 times the whale sorcerer attempted to go ashore, these magnificent spirits of the land forced him out to sea again. These 4 spirits, known as the Landvættir, are Iceland's guardians. So, here's my definition of what a wight is. Wights are now widely known as a form of undead, thank you, Julian, but the term is also used for a living human or a sentient being. So basically, does that mean we're wights too?
Well, by definition, if that's what we're going with, then yes.
Yeah. Might start saying that to people. Hey guys, I'm a white, by the way. But saying that, racially, it could be perceived as something different. I wouldn't
scream, I'm a white.
I'm a white! And then I guess
because, you've got that side of things. Then on the flip side, the next thing you know, you've got monster hunters knocking on your door and they're, kind of however they dispose of whites, set them on fire, I suppose. Stab them with dragon glass. Who knows?
So either I'm being hunted by supernatural killers or I'm being hunted by anti-racism groups.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for me, fellas.
And you would have totally deserved it for shouting on the white.
Absolutely, yeah. I put my hands up, man. I hope no one heard that from my studio, because you might see someone's face appear behind me on Zoom and just start getting beaten up.
Yeah, someone's already in.
Oh, someone's killing him. Oh, well, here we go. First, the King's Wizard Whale, which I'm now calling it, attempted to land in the east at Vopnafjörður, which is an eastern fjord of Iceland. So he was challenged by a dragon when he got to this shore. So he got to the east, and a massive dragon showed up. So fierce that the ocean burned under its breath, and each flap of its wings was like a clapping of a terrible thunder. And this dragon wasn't alone. He was accompanied by terrible snakes, lizards, and slithering spirits, all spitting poison towards him, and upon seeing them, the trembling whale wizard retreated back into the depths of the undersea.
Where'd they come from?
They crawled out of the earth of Iceland. The guardians came to protect its shores. The whites, the dragon is a white. The army are the whites.
The whales are white.
I thought the definition of whites was humanoids, though.
No, I'm just telling you what I've learned from the story. You can, okay. A white is everything. Okay. In this case, it's a shape-shifting being. I don't know
if it exists and breathes, it's a white.
Yeah.
So was the guy invading a white?
Okay, Lewis. So the guy invading was just a sorcerer. The evil king, Gormson,
also technically a white.
Sent, if you want to go there. Let's not confuse me, guys. I've got a story to tell you. So basically, he sent a sorcerer, a potentially human sorcerer, who could also be a white, based on the definition that I've put forward, which I really regret now. He became a whale, a giant whale, and did some recon towards Iceland. He landed at the eastern shore and was approached by a landwight in the form of a dragon with an army of lizards. Okay.
So the whale beached himself and then got mugged off by a dragon.
I'm assuming he maybe turned human and was like, oh crap.
This is wild.
Not very smart move.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to transform into a whale, you don't want to go on land.
Well,
that's like one of the key rules of anything aquatic.
I just want to point out that I wasn't there, nor have I seen any video recordings of this, since, you know.
Your telling of the story is fine. It's the content itself that is perplexed me somewhat. Well, but I get it.
Are we on good ground now compared to what a white is? Okay. Any other questions? You can let me know.
I'm there in the story.
Good. I'm good.
I'm there.
I'm glad.
I'm up to date.
Okay. So yeah, dragon came, scared the crap out of the whale, scared him off. You follow? Yeah. Happy with that?
That wasn't a hard detail to follow. Yeah.
Good. Okay. So now the wizard moved to the north of Iceland, and next he attempted to land at the fjord in Eyjafjörður, where a griffin/massive eagle soared from the skies with a wingspan so great that it stretched between the highest mountains. The griffin was followed by countless birds with razor talons and beaks like battle axes, and again, the king's wizard whale was forced to retreat.
So is that another white?
That's another white with his army of other whites. Yeah.
Okay, so...
But dragon?
But he's not the same as the dragon.
Say again?
Yeah. He's not like shape-shifting from dragon to eagle to see him off. Or is that not confirmed?
I believe it's the separate whites defending separate...
the Avengers.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said...
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The Icelandic Avengers, guys.
They've all got similar minions, haven't they? You know, like the dragon's got lizards.
Yeah.
And the phoenix has got bobs.
Any good king needs cannon fodder.
Yeah, man. So. You know, because what's scary? A giant dragon. What's even scarier? Giant dragon with lizards spitting stuff at you. It's pretty scary. I mean, I'd be pretty scared of that. I mean, I'm just a whale, man. What can I do against a dragon or a giant bird? Nothing.
Is this the part in the story where this muppet of a man is going to try a third location to land in and be seen off again?
You wouldn't know, but you're bloody right, Junin.
Oh, God.
Did you write this?
Fool.
He's a fool, I know. Fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice. Shame on you. Fool me 3 times.
No,
shame on me? Yeah.
Shame on you for the first time. Shame on me for the second time. And then I fully deserve this is the third time, for sure.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, but... Fool.
I'm a fool. I can't even get it right, guys. I'm so sorry. Why am I even talking?
No.
You guys want to take over? I'm a bit tired now.
You're telling a wonderful story.
Thank you. And also, thanks for the Lord of the Rings reference. I'm currently halfway through watching the extended editions again.
I haven't watched them this month yet. So
it's about to go off at Helm's Deep, guys. It's like I don't know what's going to happen.
Marvels, mysteries, and...
Midlanders?
I'll have another go. I'll have a go at telling the rest of the story.
That's alright, mate. I'll carry on. Don't worry about it. Right, okay, so...
shut down.
Yep.
And on we go.
So the wizard next attempted to land in the western ford of pre-Avengers, where he was met by...
I was going to say that.
Yeah, I know you are. Pre-Avengers. Yeah, when he was met by an enormous bull. Its horns of bronze were lowered towards the ground, its hide was as hard as stone. Its body as solid as the earth, and the mountains trembled under its bellowing. Following it was another army of Landwights, and yet again, the wizard was forced to retreat. Ding ding!
What were they?
It wasn't strictly stated, but I'm guessing if we're going based on the previous ones, an army of cows, you know, kind of Shetland ponies.
An army of like dog-sized
dogs.
bulls.
Yeah, maybe like beast men, half bull, half men. That'd be pretty cool.
Minotaurs.
Minotaurs, yeah. A few centaurs in there as well. Why the hell not?
Let's get them all involved.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Is he now going to go for the fourth and final location? Is that what he's doing?
What is the saying? Fool me 4 times. I'm a massive idiot.
I think it cuts out after 2 because whoever does get fooled twice is not normally dumb enough to go the 3rd time.
To be fair, I think they're getting a bit less impressive the further along you go.
Started off as a dragon.
Yeah, dragon.
Then we had an eagle.
Yeah.
And then we had a cow.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Next,
what,
Mr.
it
Cow
was
now.
a,
What's
it
gonna
was a
be
bull,
next?
and there's art for it online, and it's the
A bull.
cutest bull in the world. It's black and it's got cute eyes, and also it's not just an eagle; it's potentially a griffin, which is a bit cooler. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll admit I'm wrong about the eagle and the cow. But
Listen, man, I'm going to have to stop you.
he
there.
is going to get attacked by a cat on his
You
third
don't
time, isn't he?
say bull.
Fourth time.
It's a bull, Tuna. I'm just, it's a bull, okay? It's a bull.
It's a bull.
It's a bull.
Okay,
I
it's a
can't.
bull.
It's a bull.
I can't wait to see what's next, though.
It's a bloody pig. No, all right, okay. So, in his fourth and final effort, the now terrified wizard attempted to land at the peninsula at Reykjanes, at Vikarskid, where he was met, drumroll please, by a mountain giant so tall that he stood above the hilltops. A mountain
Oh,
giant.
we've come full circle. We've
There we
come
go.
back.
We've come
Beautiful.
back. See, look at
Was
that.
the giant followed by men?
The giant held an iron staff and was escorted by a great army of titans and trolls, who sent the whale wizard cowering back out to the sea once more.
Beautiful. I like that. That's good. Please tell me the wizard gave up at that point.
Now he travelled to the northwest.
This guy's a fool.
Yeah. No. So yeah,
Did he say go away? Go away.
what, the troll? In that
Yeah.
exact voice, yeah.
Go away. Go away.
So they had 4 opportunities to, obviously with ancient folklore, they tend to be pretty brutal.
Yeah, man.
So they had 4 opportunities to kill him.
Yeah, but maybe Iceland aren't
They
all
missed all of
about
them.
this absolute murkage of people instantly. I mean, he probably should have been murked by the last one because he was just... Maybe he got away before they could kill him.
Maybe they just felt bad because they're like, you're clearly an idiot. This is the 4th time you've turned up.
Look
now."
at this guy, he's prophetic!
They're just like, we're not even going to bother.
No.
Just turn up as much as you want.
Just-
We'll just see you off again.
Just let him live in shame. Let him live in shame.
I do feel guilty. We did absolutely just stomp all over that story for you. It was a very impressive story, though.
Hey man, it's alright.
do-
I didn't write the story, but I found it...
I have a thing for folklore. This is good.
You have a thing for destroying folklore, evidently.
Well, not destroy it.
Okay, so let's talk about this. I mean, this was technically my idea. Harry Knab, we turned into some sort of gay icon. That was technically me who did that. The Croglin vampire, it was just, it was a sham. We're meant to be talking about
Yeah.
folklore, not destroying the stories.
There's a pattern
There's
here.
a
We
pattern.
need to be better than this, I think.
Well, all I will
apologise.
say is we're telling the story. That's what counts. That's what counts, guys. I think. Is that what
this
counts?
Is this the only time that the whites have appeared in folklore, or are they like characters that just pop up every now and then?
I'm not sure about other stories, but going on, they are massively still embedded into Icelandic culture, which I'll touch on shortly. So it rendered King Harald Bluetooth's efforts absolutely futile. He didn't have a chance, or he couldn't get to Iceland. All that the wizard could touch is sand, splashing waves, and wasteland. So now the Dragon of the East, the Griffin in the north, the Bull of the west, and the Mountain Giant of the south are all protectors of Iceland, each guarding a quarter of its own land. The belief in the local Landwights lives on in Iceland today. Evidence of this can be found on the Icelandic coat of arms, and even on the sides of Icelandic krona coins. I'm annoyed I don't have any Icelandic krona left from when I went there, coin-wise, because I'd show you one now, but I don't have it.
No, that's cool though. Some lots of countries these days tend to they tend to have moved past their folklore roots, and I like that Iceland still got it on the currency. Got it on the coat of arms. They're just like, nah, this is us. We're here.
Yeah, I'd love
We
if
have
we had
giants.
folklore on our money instead of historical
Come
figures.
and have a go if you think you're hard
There you go.
enough.
That is the Icelandic national anthem sung there by
I
Lewis.
think that's what the giant shouts
Yeah.
off the coast.
Come on, have a go if you think you're hard enough. Yeah, that would be.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Now, yeah, because I mean, who do we have on our coins? We'd have Harry Knab.
Yeah, we had Harry Knab, the vampire of mate. We got Black Shuck. We've got. Oh, there's so many. We've got so many folklore figures. It'd be unfair. What you should do is just essentially, how like the Avengers Endgame poster was like 50 faces. Just have the £20 note, just various folklore faces all over it, like a poster. I'd be spending 20s all day, amassing them all day. But yeah, we've got Harry Knab from our stories, but we haven't even hit on many of the big ones really in like English history, because we're kind of focusing on the smaller ones to get them exposed. But we'll obviously do everyone in good time.
I mean, we haven't touched on the big ones because I would say the big ones, they are pretty widely known about. And, you know, one good thing I think that can come from this podcast is the education of what else is there. Like, we can always do the big ones as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Marvels, Mysteries and Midlanders.
Here we are now. So many farms have rocks that are not allowed to be moved or moved much, and children aren't allowed to play in Iceland. When construction was about to start on Keflavik Airport, the Icelandic foreman dreamed that a woman came to him asking to delay moving a boulder to give her family time to move out. He did so. He delayed the building for 2 weeks, in which the Americans who were helping to fund it objected, until she came to him in another dream, telling him that the Landwights were all safely out of there. Imagine that on a business perspective, though.
Yeah, so when was this?
When did they come to
Well,
him?
Keflavik...
How long?
Well, he had a dream, and then 2 weeks later, he was told that there was...
They said it's
yeah,
real.
yeah. It was originally an airbase during World War II.
Okay, so we're talking the past 100 years or so then.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
So that's still really modern. That's, you know, that's a folklore that has lasted the test of time.
Absolutely, yeah. So the airport/airbase was delayed in being completely built due to the Landwights being there.
It's rare in folklore that, you know, the Landwights have gone, they're building something here, we better ship out, we better move on.
Better do one.
Normally it's absolutely not, mate, you can't, don't touch my land.
We'll kill you. We'll go full horror film. We'll murder every single one of you.
You get visions,
Yeah.
you get hauntings, you get all of that, and then eventually either everyone's dead or
Yeah, we have to thank movies for
exercise
that.
play.
But ultimately, the Landwights will forever remain protecting and promoting the flourishing of the land, and each of its spiritual and physical creatures will remain somewhere hiding in the hills and mountains of Iceland. But what's interesting is that in China, they actually have a very similar set of creatures known as the four symbols, or the four gods, which is a black tortoise, an azure dragon, a vermilion bird, and a white tiger.
Wow,
What colour's the bird again?
Vermilion.
Sorry? What colour's that? Like red or?
no, it's a bluish, I think.
No, it's actually it's kind of red. It's like
Is it?
it's a
Oh,
brilliant red or scarlet pigment apparently.
Like a parrot.
Yeah, a giant parrot. There we go. China's got a giant parrot.
So is that like extended universe?
Yeah, that's gonna.
That's like extended Marvels.
yeah.
That's the guys who don't make the cut for the Avengers.
That will be the greatest crossover event of our time, were it to happen. Greatest mythological crossover of our time.
Wouldn't it be a great film though, would it? It's like, we're gonna build an airport here, and they'd be like,
No.
we're all sort of here. It's like, but you've started now, so give us a week. And
The airport in the film is funded by Chinese money. So when the guy's like, you need to let the Landwights move, and the Chinese people are like, that's not going to happen, mate. It's too much money in it here. And they're like, no, we're not moving. And then the Chinese are like, fine, we'll send the four gods over. And he's like, fine, I've got the Landwights. And then that's how it happens.
I was gonna say, yeah. Otherwise, the movie's just you need to leave it. Okay.
Okay. It's not much of a movie, is it?
Cut.
So yeah,
Post-production.
Post-production. So guys, that was the Landwights of Iceland. That is the first tale, or at least one of the tales, about those Icelandic Avengers. How do you feel?
It's good.
I feel comfy and warm.
Is the story warmed you?
Oh, about the story?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ha 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 ha. Bloody hilarious.
He's a funny
Funny
guy.
Funny guy.
I think they're a bit paranoid because, like, what was a whale gonna do?
He was
What was
looking
a
for
whale
weak
gonna
spots,
do, eh?
mate. It wasn't the fact he was a whale. He was using the form of a whale just to get to the coast. He was planning full-scale invasion, Lewis. I think, you can let them off for being a bit paranoid.
Yeah, alright. Yeah.
It's not like they attack everyone who comes to shore. Oh, let's go visit Iceland. No! Ah! You know, it's not like that every time someone visits.
Folklore usually has like a moral, though, or like some sort of message.
The moral of the story is don't invade Iceland. And also, the Landwights also are essentially nature spirits. They promote the land. They flourish. They help the land flourish. So essentially, they're just like high defense.
Apart from when you want to build an airport.
Yes. Well, at least they move. They're probably like the country needs it.
They
mate.
did.
I think it was not just nature.
but
I think it's there just to help the country flourish in general, like economically.
Imagine that, though. They're just like, oh, we spent ages defending this from a whale, and now we're just coming in via the sky. Unbelievable.
Well, when I flew to Iceland, I didn't see any dragons flying about or griffins, but it'd be pretty.
No, you were granted.
Be pretty terrifying. Just look out the window and see, just flying towards the plane.
Yeah. At that point, when you're on a plane, it's like,
just face it, man.
Game over.
You're dead.
Nothing you can do at that point.
You're done.
Can't leave.
You've lost. So yeah, guys, that was the Landwights. I do hope you enjoyed it, despite your questions about it.
Wow, is it true werewolves are scared of funky music? Of course not. Wait, what?
So moving on now, we're going to be treated to another strange tale of human life from our lovely Lewis Carter. So this week, Lewis, what do you have for us?
It's a popular culture one, I'd say.
Ooh.
We all like films, don't we? What did you watch over the Christmas period? Anything good?
What did you watch? Let's ask you first. What did you watch?
I watched that Claws on Netflix.
Very good film.
You
It's a really good film.
Yeah.
Loved
I
it.
think it's up there with my favourite Christmas films, definitely.
I agree. How about you, Julian? You watching Eight Nights Over Christmas?
I watched a few Christmas films, but then I also took the opportunity to catch up with The Mandalorian, which I've been behind with for a while.
Thoughts?
So that was my Christmas watching. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't fully agree with the hype around it being the best thing ever. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't bad.
It's Star Wars!
There was good, mate. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I do like Star Wars. But,
So do I, yeah.
Maybe not as extreme as some of the fans do.
Yeah.
But, I thought it was good. It had good moments, it had bad moments, it had good dialogue, it had bad dialogue, you know. It was pretty, I think it averaged out across the board.
It's the way to go.
Cool fights, though.
Yeah, I've heard the fight scenes are really good. I still need to watch it myself. I spent most of December, when not watching Christmas films, I was watching, for the first time, the Taskmaster, the series. The Dave, now Channel 4 owned series, and I love it. It's so good. I can't believe I spent so much time sleeping on it. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, man.
It is really funny. It is great.
Greg Davis. I love that man.
I'm intrigued as to why Lewis was bringing this up.
Yeah, Lewis. Sorry.
Yeah, so going back, so it's about films, this fact, and it's about a film that's quite popular around Christmas time. It's shown quite a lot around Christmas time. I think Shrek.
What?
Shrek.
What?
Everyone's favourite meme film.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna
Yes, I love a bit of Shrek.
Yeah, bit of Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
They are also, a new Shrek film is in production currently.
Oh man.
Oh really?
We don't need another Shrek film.
5, I think it is now.
Yeah.
I've got a fact about the original Shrek film.
Okay.
Oh, I know a fact about Shrek. I wonder if it's the same one.
Yeah, it probably is then.
Is it Farquaad?
So, no.
Sorry.
It's about Shrek, the character itself.
Yeah,
so,
I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It was so he's famously played by Mike Myers, isn't he? And he originally gave Shrek a Canadian accent.
Right.
But halfway through filming, and after a lot of the animation had been done, Myers decided that Shrek should have a Scottish accent instead, and the film had to be reanimated, and at a cost of over $4 million.
Jesus.
Yeah.
10% of the budget.
That's some star.
You'd be annoyed, wouldn't
That's some
you,
star
if you was
power.
an animator.
That's some star power, though.
From what I understand of this fact is he was originally, when he pitched the idea, they said, no, we started, carry on, gotta do it. He refused to sign any release forms for his work until they let him do it, credit, that's a ballsy move, because they could just be like, alright, see you later then, pal.
Yeah.
But then I suppose you have to re-record it anyway, so...
Yeah, exactly. They have to reanimate
what's the point?
whoever... I can't imagine what Shrek would sound like with a Canadian accent.
I was going to say, do you reckon you could do a Canadian accent
Just sounds
Shrek?
wrong. I feel like in the depths of YouTube someone has dubbed the whole Shrek film.
Well, originally,
Shrek being Canadian.
before Mike Myers did the voice of Shrek, it was Chris Farley before he died of his drug overdose. So Mike Myers was brought in to replace him anyway.
To practice your voice acting, you now have to dub the entire Shrek film, like the whole franchise. That Shrek has to be Canadian.
Yeah. Do I get to sing?
Can't wait to see it.
Do I get to sing the Smash Mouth song as well?
Oh, absolutely. Although have you heard what Smash Mouth's been up to lately?
Smashing mouths, taking names.
No, they've been playing at music festivals for anti-maskers.
Do they support anti-masking?
Yes, very much so.
Come on, guys.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
It brings a whole new meaning.
Hey, man, at least he was telling us that he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. Now he's just proven it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So is that your factoid, Lewis?
That's it. I'm sorry if it wasn't sufficient.
No, that was
quite interesting.
And that's it.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's it. Exactly, yeah.
No,
I have heard about Mike Myers. Apparently, he is notoriously difficult to work with.
He's a diva.
I can see that.
He's Austin Powers,
but
mate.
that doesn't change the fact that Cat in the Hat is one of the greatest films of all time. Even though the Dr. Seuss, Dr. Seuss is his family and everyone, they hate it. They hate it, and that is the reason why there's not been. I think it's since then there's not been another live action Dr. Seuss film.
I think it's true. Oh, yeah, what the?
Because they were just like, this is just so bad.
At the time when I watched it, I didn't mind it.
No, I quite liked it. And watching back on it, there's some pretty dark humour in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of adult humour in there. A lot of it.
Which I just, when I was a kid, missed that completely.
Yeah. I mean, it was that time, there's that part where on the game show, and he turns around and goes, "I'll get you," and it'll look like a bloody accident. He says that, and I was like,
oh my god.
That's funny. So yeah.
And when he tells the he steps on the garden hoe and calls it a filthy hoe.
Yeah. Was it dirty hoe?
And I'm like, oh, dirty hoe, dirty hoe. And
This film's beyond its time, but yeah.
But basically, what I'm getting at is Mike Myers.
Madman.
Fantastic.
Absolutely madman.
Not to be confused with Michael Myers, who will 100% kill you.
When I was younger, I genuinely got them mixed up. I didn't know who was who. So for a point, Halloween was Mike Myers. Look out, it's Mike Myers! Yeah, baby! Ding, 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 ding.
Oh god, I can just imagine a young, confused James just walking around.
I'm imagining Jamie Lee Curtis in a closet high, and you just hear outside, "Psychedelic, baby!" Oh my god! Yeah.
Oh god.
Do-do-do-do-do. Just wherever he goes, he's got the theme following him. But yeah, I'm amazed this is where the episode went in the end. I didn't think we'd get onto the topic of this, but I'm very glad we did.
Hello everyone, it's James here. Just letting you all know we do indeed have a social media now. You can find us on Instagram at MMMidlanders or MMMIDLANDERS. Or if you even want to send us a sternly written email or maybe a strange experience you've had, send it to marvels.mysteries@gmail.com. That's marvels.mysteries@gmail.com. And one more thing, if you have access to Apple Podcasts or use it frequently, if you'd be so kind to rate, review and subscribe to Marvel's Mysteries and Midlanders on there, it would really help us out, hopefully get more listeners in, and hopefully, if things work out, we get more content out to you lovely listeners, because that's what it's all about. It's about entertaining you, believe it or not, and also because we have to, worship our corporate overlords. Praise them, praise be. But thank you so much for listening to the podcast. It means the world to us. From the three of us, thank you. Other than that, have a great day. Take care.
So yeah, guys, that was the Landwights of Iceland, and of course, Shrek facts. That was it. I hope you enjoyed it.
Indeedy.
That's a new segment.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to tell Lewis to scrap off what he's got planned for facts.
Shrek facts, mate.
Just Shrek facts, purely
Shrek facts.
Shrek-based facts.
We'll think about it.
We'll put a pin in that one. We'll address that at some point.
Yeah, I mean, if you find any good ones, Lewis, in future, feel free to whack them in. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me this week, and also thank you to my lovely presenters, as always. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a fantastic week, and until next time, this was Marvel's Mysteries and Midlanders. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
M&M's are killing me.
Corona.